Have you ever walked into someone's home and felt an instant wave of calm, like you'd just been wrapped in a soft blanket you didn't even know you needed? Maybe it was the scent of fresh linen, lemon peel, or something warm you couldn't quite name, but you felt safe, welcome, seen. For years, I didn't think much about that feeling. I cleaned. I used air fresheners from the store, lit the occasional candle. But something was always missing. My home never felt like it exhaled. Today, I want to share what I've learned about the hidden power of scent, about how even the quietest, simplest acts can turn our homes from stale and restless into havens of comfort and peace. Not just the air that exists, but living, moving air. Not with expensive products, but with presence, intention, and care. But what I didn't realize is that before you add any fragrance, you have to let go of the old ones. 1. The power of air. Let's begin with something so simple, it's often overlooked: air. I used to think scent meant candles or sprays. Homes hold onto air like memories. Last night's dinner, damp laundry, stale hallway heaviness. Then I learned what designers in beautiful spaces swear by: daily cross-ventilation. Now, every morning, I open 2 windows on opposite sides of my home, even if it has just 2 inches, for 10 minutes. Sometimes I use a small fan to help. Within days, the mood of the house lightens. It's like the rooms can finally breathe. Because when your home breathes, you breathe. 2. Clearing stale scents. They say, let's start fresh. Once I understood the importance of air, I realized how stubborn some smells can be. I'd clean surfaces and light a candle, yet there was always something off. That's when I learned the quiet truth. Before you add beautiful scents, you have to clear the old. For me, that meant embracing simple, natural solutions. Spritzing curtains monthly with water, vinegar, and a few drops of lavender or linen oil. A bowl of white vinegar behind the trash can overnight. An open box of baking soda in closets. Not glamorous, but transformative. These humble tools don't just cover smells, they reset the space. 3. Fabrics as scent carriers. One afternoon, after scrubbing my whole house, I walked into my bedroom and realized it still smelled like last week's soup. Not because the floors were dirty, but because the curtains, the cushions, the cozy throw I loved, had held on. Textiles are emotional sponges. They remember everything. So, I made a gentle rhythm, washing pillowcases weekly. For rugs and sofas, I'd sprinkle baking soda, let it sit, then vacuum. When your fabrics are fresh, your home feels like it's giving you a quiet hug. 4. Cleaning as ritual, not chore. For most of my life, cleaning was a task to check off. Something to rush through so I could get back to living. But what if cleaning was part of living? What if wiping a counter was also wiping away worry? Make a spray with water, vinegar, and a few drops of lavender or peppermint. I started mixing my own gentle cleaners, half water, half vinegar, with essential oils like lemon for clarity, lavender for calm. As I sprayed and wiped, the scent would rise. Mopping the floor became aromatherapy. I began to see cleaning not as punishment for mess, but as a gift to myself. 5. The alchemy of vinegar. If you had told me the secret to a sweet-smelling home was sitting in my pantry, I'd have laughed. Vinegar doesn't exactly smell like a spa, but used properly, it doesn't mask, it removes. I pour it into small bowls behind the sink. I wipe counters, sinks, even fridge shelves. I soak cotton pads in the same mix and tuck them into drawers or behind furniture. Over time, the house doesn't just smell clean. It feels honest, fresh, open. 6. Hidden scent zones. We often focus on the big spaces, the living room, the kitchen, but scent hides and lingers in corners. The entryway sets the tone. I mist the doormat with lemon and rosemary spray once a week. The bathroom gets a jar of baking soda with eucalyptus oil under the sink. The kitchen, simmering citrus peels and cinnamon on the stove after cooking. Even my bedroom closet has a small pouch of sandalwood soap. These small details aren't chores. They're conversations with your space that say, I see you, let's feel good here. 7. The magic of citrus. Citrus is a smile in the air. Peeling an orange one quiet afternoon, I noticed the bright, hopeful scent lifting the entire room. Now I save citrus peels, simmer them with cloves in winter, mint in summer. I dry them and place them in small bowls on the bathroom shelf or kitchen counter. I even make a simple air spray, water, rubbing alcohol, and sweet orange or lemon oil. A spritz on the curtains, on the doormat, on sheets before making the bed. It doesn't overwhelm, it uplifts. 8. Bedtime scent ritual. There's a sacred moment when the house quiets down. The lights dim, the noise settles. For years, I rushed through it. Now, I let it be a ceremony. I crack the window for 5 minutes even in winter. Let the room exhale. I mist my sheets with water, alcohol, and lavender or chamomile oils. I tuck a sachet of dried rose petals and lemon balm into my pillowcase. Some nights, I light a candle for 10 quiet minutes. Vanilla, sandalwood. Not to impress anyone. Just to say, peace is welcome here. When I began this journey, I thought scent was decoration. A final touch after the real work was done. Now I know it's the heart of the home's mood. It's not about buying more things. It's about paying attention. It's about presence. Tonight, try one small act. Open a window. Simmer orange peels. Mist your pillow with lavender. Let your home say, you're safe here, because the scent of the home isn't just air. It's the quiet promise that you're cared for. And you deserve that. Every single day. If you'd like more gentle rituals for peaceful living, consider subscribing. Until next time, take good care of yourself.